I came out here in poverty and spent, a decade trying to eat. And so those kind of things get to you. And so at the end of the day, what separates people who come to these award shows and who do television shows or movies or whatever it is, or write a score, they're people who are willing to take a chance. And maybe it was safer to work at the factory back home, but if you wanted to make something out of yourself, you're willing to go and take the chance. And so when people, in this day of the social media, and when people are slamming each other left and right, what they have to remember at the end of the day is, those who talk about those who do things, really, that's not a very good job, and that's why when the legitimate press, like I've known you for years, and when you write a review or when you talk about something on your TV show, it comes from a place of knowledge as opposed to a place of hatred or jealousy or whatever it is, And I think we're living in that society right now. So I let it bother me for a few years, and now when I accept an award, I accept it with pride because I know I tried. So.
Okay.
I was excited to see my wife being happy. Yeah. I mean, she's happy every day, but I mean, tonight she's just proud to be here with me and everything. But in terms of like celebrities, I was very excited to see Warren Beatty, because he's one of the guys that I admired growing up.
Oh, many ways. In many ways I didn't. I'm not a mother, I'm not a doctor, and I'm not married. But we're so much alike. Bo Johnson, what I do identify with is she is a strong woman with a full life whose story is not told through her husband. And that really is something that I identified with. I received this award and hold this now as inspired by and being a face for, as standing on that stage for women of color, and colorful people. And I think that, this nomination was really exciting to me, as was my Emmy nomination. To see the industry look outside of where they usually look is very special to me and is very important, and I think it's something we need to continue to do more of. I think it's not since 1983 that a Black woman has been in this category with Debbie Allen. I'm not sure if that's completely correct, but that is correct, isn't it? Yeah? So I think that our industry really can be at the forefront of making sure that the diversity of story is told, and diversity does not just mean people of color. It's all different ages and shapes and sizes and all of it, and making sure that the stories that we tell and how we celebrate those stories actually represents the humanity that we all live in. I never felt like I was in my mother's shadow. I know that always comes up when you have a very famous or prominent parent, that people say things like that. How does it feel to be in your parent's shadow? I've actually always felt like I was in my mother's embrace. And part of the way she raised me and all 5 of her kids is really to follow my heart and follow my dreams and do the hard work to get there. And so I feel like it's actually kind of sweet and charming and wonderful to have a different experience and yet have so much that is the same as my mom. She's been here. I had never been to the Globes, so I got to ask her what to expect.